Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Look who decided to flower. She's barely got a few leaves, but she decided it's go time. We're adding another woodland plant to our little garden here. This is spotted wintergreen. You can see that beautiful variegated leaf on it. That I ordered 2 plants, and you know, I get a little change I add to my woodland garden. But as you can see in here, although they say 1 plant, they did give me 3. So I have 4. So I don't have to buy any more of the spotted wintergreens. I've got my whole stash. And I'm just gonna pop it over here close to my fern here, because I have so many. I'm so excited. The red leaf on that, the red stem. This one's really muddy, so wherever they got it from is muddy. The whole plant is mud covered. You see that? So they went out and grabbed this out of the muddy East Coast and sent it to Mama. Yeah, buddy. And I'm happy for it, because that means that it can get started here, and that's going to give it a little extra shade cover, because this is shade, but it's not the deepest shade. But I have 4, so I'm going to play around with it and see where it will grow. I'm not putting it at the front of the bed because I don't think it's got, you know, the ability to be a fast grower, you know, in the front of the bed. It's just a plant that, and I lost my plant, yeah. Oh, there she is. And what I'm gonna do is what I always do with these kind of plants that take space. I'm not planting it deep. I'm planting it over this space here so that it will be able to, maybe I am gonna have to plant it a little bit deeper, because I think this is the root system. Okay, so this is the root system here. Okay, it's deep enough then. Then let me pile the plants that are growing in here back up on top of it. Now, wow, this one's really, really tall. It's got a nice woody stem on it. So it's kind of far along. So that's great. Yeah. And I'm just propping it up. So there we go. This spot is deeper shade. See how deeper shade that is? So I'm going to put some underneath this deeper shade, but I just had to go for it with that bigger, woodier stems when I thought it might be able to take partial shade. That's partial shade there. This is more of a full shade, and maybe this will work out better. We'll see. So with this one, you can see how they can run if you give them a chance. There's this one that's up right there, and then you come over here and you see it's got another one that comes up there. That will be just absolutely beautiful. And then they toss this one in, and she's doing good. She's doing good. So this is where my little woodland garden is going to be. I think this might be a better spot. And when they have a flower that pokes up out of here too, if they get enough chill hours. And so that'll be pretty as well. Not much else can grow in this spot and look good. So this is a perfect spot for wintergreen to be an understory and come through. You can't even see my hole because it's definitely not deep. And what I did was I made a U shape right here. And then I'm going to plant it in a U shape with the hope that it comes through. See that? So take that one. What's that? Something that's confusing me. Plant that down there so it's in a lot of shade right now. And then that one will be in the fullest sun spot. And then I'll take this one here and finish off the U. Yeah. So I'll be back when I get it set in there. There's the first one in, and it's so diminutive that it's beautiful. This is how you do a woodland garden. It's understated. And let me see if I can find the other one for you. There she is. That one's a little deep. She can grow up. That'll give her a chance to get established. Cover up that whole root really good. The soil is nice and wet, as you can see. Even though it's a lot of mud, it's wet. Okay, we got one more to add to finish off the U. And so there's this one. And I guess I'll just leave that like that. It's not quite a U. And I'll just plant this one in another spot so that I can have it, pretty.